Okay, here's a little video. I'm bored, I have to entertain myself, of course. But this is what I don't like from watching YouTube. YouTube has changed so much. Like back in the days, that conspiracy content was everywhere, like I want to say 2007 or but that was a lot of YouTube, and now it's all gone. And even from a few years ago, it's a lot harder to find that same content. And basically, what I'm trying to say is from a lot of these people on the internet, streamers, and people with opinions on the internet, they don't seem to realize, like, why would you think the countries are in control? Because what reason? Because they tell you on the news, or because they have like a coat of arms, and they being like they did that for what, hundreds of years? If you look at the coat of arms, they're all so similar. Why would you think, like, like, I don't know, why would you think you know what's going on? I don't know, it's become evident that, like, people are brainwashed. They're on, like, a child's level. And the thing about, like, a child wouldn't be so arrogant to think that they know something. But in today's world, with fucking retards, they're so arrogant they have to lie to themselves, or else it's too uncomfortable for them to actually admit the truth. And to hell with if you're right or wrong. They don't give a shit. It's like, what if they really cared about being right, they'd go learn something, find out. Like, if it's like a competition with somebody, you're gonna want to get to the bottom of it and be right. I don't know. Like, what is the point of, like, people don't care about being wrong? Like, people will debate and fight to the end, and they'll be up there being wrong the whole time, and that, I don't know. But yeah, I gotta think about this more. But what, like, I don't know. There's no point in trying to become a stream. Maybe you could get a little bit of popularity streaming, but I was even thinking with, like, this Asmongold and who's that other guy? The fucking lefty guy. I don't know what the fuck is Hassan. Like, you got one guy like in Asmongold. I wouldn't be surprised if he was sold out. Like, what if he acts like he's playing a character? He'll say, like, I find it funny when people get when they're offended because I'm. He's like, half of what I'm saying is a character, or maybe it's. You might think it's rooted in his personality. Maybe it's not. Maybe he just likes playing that character. Maybe he is smarter than that. Maybe he's not. Maybe one of those reasons is why he has so much popularity. Like that guy Hassan, they're on the same, like, retarded, brainwashed level. Not seeing what, the forest for the trees, or the trees for the forest, or whatever. Fighting over, like, war. Like, they like, wars would not happen if it wasn't for these people. They benefit off of war. You think there's noble wars and stuff? That's not true. If the wars were, like, noble or whatever, they would be against. They wouldn't be like, one country versus another country. That's, yeah. Uh, and I heard with the Asmongold's trans, like, say, oh, like, the real enemy is all these Muslim people. It's not class warfare. It's not the people on the top controlling everything that's your enemy. No, it's the Muslim people who they bring into this country, flood the third world with the first world, destabilize. That's your enemy. The people that they fucking bring in. Yeah, right. Get real. Look at the Illuminati playing cards. It's a game from 1995. Predicted 9/11 and the Pentagon. And what else? I don't like how long until people like are people going to wake up to this or not? Are people just slowly going back to sleep with the new generation just getting stupider and stupider? And we're gonna be I don't know, me I'm sure there's not very many other people that actually figured this shit out, but I'm sure there is people that did. That we're gonna be like the last of a generation who actually was able to get information and like research and get interested in topics that weren't suppressed very much at the time compared to now. Uh, I think you do see that bullshit, but I think there's a lot more of it now trying to muddy up the waters. You can't find clear. You can't even search for things without it just showing what you want to show. You can search almost word for word, and then it shows you unrelated bullshit. It's like, why? Why is this unrelated bullshit in the shit that I'm searching for with specific words, and it's not even has to do with what I searched for? That's not the way it was. Before, maybe not a lot of stuff came up, but the stuff that you're looking for actually came up. It might be, you might have to scroll 10 seconds, but you actually find it. There would be all this sea of unrelated garbage before, and you just keep scrolling, and it's like, what is this shit? This isn't even related to what I'm looking for. And yeah, and it's just getting worse and worse, and I don't know. Are people gonna wake up, or should I bear? Like, I don't know. I was watching the Speed thing with his brother, and how he's a lazy son of a bitch, and I'm thinking, like, is this even real? Like, why? With people like that, I don't think you make it to be that famous without. If they had an opinion that was to the detriment of the people controlling the system, they wouldn't be at that level. Is that? I hope that can actually make sense. Maybe you're like, duh, or maybe you're like, oh, I can kind of see it. I don't know. What I want to say, if thinking about that kind of character, what comes to mind is Alex Jones, and he is controlled opposition. He never should have went back on Sandy Hoax quote, like, and all this trillion that was showing people you can't go up against the establishment. And that Sandy Hoax, they're walking around in circles, and all these people, they were supposed to be dead. They're turning up later. That's an absolute scam. I don't understand how you could think that's real. The guy Adam Lanza, 112 pounds. Look at Gematria Effect News. And they encode these numbers in certain headlines because Gematria is older than English. They encoded the language around it. And like sports games and stuff like that are, I want to say rigged, but it's too there's some kind of agenda behind it. It's like a Trojan horse of masculinity. We don't have the town square anymore where we get together and talk like a community. They control the town square through the internet. But yeah, and I don't know. People brainwashed to do with war, like these people must like war or something. I don't know. Like back when World War One happened, people were more pro-war. I think people realize that war shouldn't happen, but yet they're so willing to just pick sides like right away because they listen to the news and they're like, oh, The news wouldn't lie. Oh my god! Like, people are actually retarded, man.